There is one rule that if you don't follow and you still use the universal laws like the law of assumption, it can turn your life into a living hell. But if you follow this rule, you will make sure that you use the universal laws as the law of assumption and the law of attraction correctly without harming yourself or your family. Sit back, relax, and let's dive into the golden rule. Neville Goddard talked about the golden rule, and that is, if you want to do something to another person, imagine that you are that person. Do to yourself or to others as you would like to be done unto you. So this is the golden rule. Let's go deeper. Why we should actually always imagine ourselves and others lovingly and imagine them as being the person that they would like to be, and imagine ourselves as the person that we would like to be. We should do that because of one thing, and that is universal resonance. This world is based on universal resonance. This world and the other life is actually connected by universal resonance. But in the contemporary religions, they actually brought this idea into the heaven and hell, and this is correct because what you do here will be resonating multidimensionally and will be affecting the other life. It's not an afterlife, it's a parallel life. When you actually cross this veil, you will become into this holistic world where there is no time, no space, everything is resonance. So it depends on your actions in this world, on your thoughts, on your beliefs. If your thoughts and beliefs were good, then your life in the other parallel life that you will go to when you actually stop functioning in this life or you pass away, you will go there in a good place if your actions were good. If your actions were bad, you will be resonating with things that are not of good report. So you can say that this is hell and this is heaven. You can say it in whatever way that you would like to say. But the thing here is, by universal resonance, you can actually change your life. You can change everything around you. How? Your thoughts resonate with the same thoughts and feelings of the same quality. So if you are thinking good thoughts of the other person in front of you, he will reflect that back to you, because by resonance, you are giving the frequency that will match the frequency of the thing that you actually gave, the quality of it. So you are giving a quality that you will receive. This is why we always talk about the mirror principle. This reality is just as a mirror. When you look at the mirror, what do you see? You see a reflection of who you are. So this world, this whole physical world, is just as a mirror. When you are smiling at it and you are just being happy, the world will reflect that back to you. It will reflect that back to you because you are in front of a mirror. The world is just a reflection of who you are. Let's say you go to the movies and you are sitting down and you are watching the movie on the movie screen. Do you see the movie screen and you know that the movie is being projected there? You know it. But you know that the movie screen is just the instrument that the movie is being projected on. But you know the movie really comes from the projector. You are that projector. And this life, this 3D hologram that we are living in, is just the movie screen. So when you change yourself, you are changing everything around you, quite literally, because what you think and how you feel actually determines what you will experience in this life. So if you are thinking good thoughts all the time, and you are actually observing the negative circumstances that you encounter, because we are in a world of polarities, then you will elevate in this game. You will start to acquire more skill set, and your skills will be so high to the point that you will meet the final boss. The final boss is becoming at a complete peace, because you are in harmony with the universe. Because this whole universe, by resonance, as I told you, is one great symphony. And you are a part of that symphony. You are a note in that symphony. So you are affecting the whole, and the whole affects you. So what I want you to do now, let's imagine that there is a piano, and you want to encounter the second do. If you study harmonics, when you press on the do, every seventh key, you will actually encounter another do. So there is a resonance with everything. Like if you think about it, one thing, one word, one thought can actually affect your whole world, can actually affect the whole universe. This is why we are telling you that the universe is inside of you. The universe is you pushed out. What does that even mean? That means that whatever you are feeling about yourself, about everyone around you, about your world, it will be reflected back to you. So if you think that you are a failure, or you think that you are ugly, or you are insecure, or you are this, or you are that, you are signaling a Wi-Fi signal, let's say that I am that person. So the world will just say yes. Let's reflect that back to him. And you will encounter things that actually confirm to you that you are what you believe yourself to be. So let's change the scenario here. If you think of yourself as someone who is charismatic, secure, fit, and you start to believe that, you will start to take actions unconditionally because you love to do that. Like you will not condition the circumstances around you that this is good and this is bad. You will be just doing it because you love to do it. You would go to the gym. You will go to eat healthy. You will start to change your lifestyle. Why? Because you impressed the subconscious mind. When you impress the subconscious mind by resonance, you are resonating with everything that will lead you to that goal. So the world will reflect that back to you. The world will reflect it in many different ways to the point that you will become so optimistic about the next day and the day after and the day after. You will start to feel like the world is conspiring to give you what you want. And this is what I'm telling you. By resonance, you can change your life. By changing the frequency that you are on 24/7, you will encounter things that are in harmony with what you believe yourself to be and what you believe and what you consent to be true about your world and about everyone else around you. This is the key, guys. The key here is to become the man or the woman that you want to be and believe that it is happening now, because it is. There is two modes of perception, the left brain and the right brain. The left brain is linear thinking, like before, after, left, right. And there is the right brain, the holistic brain, the subconscious, the intellect of the heart. This is what the ancient people used. They used this law of resonance because they knew that to the right brain perspective or the right brain mode, everything is here and now. The past, present, future, everything is now. There is an infinite number of parallel realities out there. So when you are changing your state of being, you are changing who you are. You are changing literally your world. You don't change the earth that you are on. You shift to a parallel earth that is more compatible with your frequency, with what you believe and consent to be true. And this is the most important thing. What you believe about yourself, what you believe about your mom, about your dad, about your sisters and brothers, about everyone around you. What you consent to be true about yourself and even about the people around you will be reflected back to you. So I want you to sit and just meditate. I will leave the meditation down below that will get you into the alpha state. And then imagine yourself into the feeling of the wish fulfilled or the person that you would like to be. And then stay therein. When you stay in that feeling, at least 17 seconds is enough, but even for like maybe 5 seconds. And then you start to build up until you reach like maybe 15 minutes. That's pretty good for 15 minutes. That's all I'm asking you to do. The meditation in the description box is 30 minutes. I want you to listen to half of it. And you will be in the alpha state. The alpha is a state where you are very receptive. So your body will be sleeping, but your mind is awake. So you will be able to solicit your attention to any idea or any concept of yourself that you would like to be. And once you do it, stay in that feeling of the wish fulfilled and remember that feeling. And day after day, revise and start to actually visualize more and more and create that feeling state. And once you do it, your subconscious mind will be impressed. And once the subconscious mind is impressed, it will express what's being impressed upon on the outer world. And if you want different techniques that will help you to reprogram your subconscious mind, my ebook is in the link in the description box. It got all the techniques that you want in a 26-page book that was actually meant for me because I was searching for techniques to help me reprogram my subconscious mind. And actually, it's now available. Alright guys, so that's it for today's video. I hope you find it helpful. If you did, subscribe to the channel, like the video, tell me down below in the comments what do you want to see next and what do you think. Until next video, I will see you soon.